Hey guys, and welcome back to Gold Rush. So, there's been a few updates, and just today, and that's something I wanted to check out. Yeah, there's a way to quick swap between vehicles now, which is interesting. I don't think I'll be using it that much, but it exists nonetheless. So I actually wanted to get going. Vehicles now use fuel a lot quicker. You've also changed the way that gold is earned by your little buddies. The time has changed. In-game time has slowed down. So Danubis, I'm really sorry, mate, but everything's fucked because in-game time is different. Right. Another thing though, another major thing, is why I'm going to the store right now. And while we're there, we might as well fill up the... Come on. We might as well fill up the tank. Something else that's changed is they've separated machines and environment volume. Right. Fuck knows, man. It just seems like all we're getting is music right now. That noise has been added. That was a new noise. Yeah, for some reason my truck's not making sound. Right. They've also added something to do with particles, or changed something to do with the particles and shadows and things. So that might fix the lag issues that we were having very recently. Also, there's a place that you can now sell vehicles and equipment, which is cool. Wonder if you can sell your truck and completely fuck yourself. Why is my truck having issues climbing this hill? What the hell? Yeah, with any luck though, they'll increase the torque on some of the vehicles so they don't get stuck as often. It's fucking annoying. This trailer is just fucking flitting about the place. I would also like to see the if you're going to have a RPMs gauge, actually show me how many RPMs it is, because there's no numbers on it. And two, can we get an actual measurement for the speed that we're going? Because it's like, you're going at 30 generic units. Like, yay, great. Any other things that I've got to whinge about? Nothing really. I think we're good. I'm still going to whinge about the fact that everything gets loaded all at one point when you you first drive into an area. That's annoying. It's like that. Just fucking stream it, man. Stream it. What was that? Why don't you disable the differential? Shut your fucking mouth. Alright, so there's new stuff in the store that I wanted to look at. And is it here? Ah, there we go, look. It's a water splitter. So you put in big hose in the back, get 4 little hoses out the front. Then we've got a hose connector, 2 different hose connectors, one for big, one for small. We've always had the power extensions, but where's there it is there. The power splitter. You put in a blue in the back and get yellows out the front. Man, so useful. I suppose it means that you can have like one generator powering a ton of work lights now. So that's a benefit, I guess. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. But this is major. Like having the hose connectors and the splitters as well, the water splitters and the power splitters, super helpful. Right, but I think that's all that we actually came to town for. Right, come on. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the volume of my vehicles. It was something that was apparently fixed, but then seems like it actually wasn't. Right, we'll go and fuel up though. Look at the moo cows! Brrr. Alright. Ah, for fuck's sake. Cap off. It's things like that that's like, I would like to see if you left the cap off and started driving, like, you would start spilling, depending on like how ridiculous you were driving. Okay. I don't know why I can't fill those up. Well, that's annoying. I brought them here to fill them up. Let's see. Let's see if it's just a matter of, like... Yeah. That's what I thought, it was being dodgy. Alright. Fill her up. Diesel number 2. $2 per gallon. Okay, let's close that. Get it in there. Something I'd like to see though is... I'll open that up and... Man! You should have the... If I open that up and then knock it over, it should start losing fuel. So many little things like that just need adding. It's like, it would be super easy for them to do as well. I'll depend on how they've got everything coded anyway, but... I'm sure if they manage to make a game like this, then they'd be able to add little things like that in it. And even though people would whinge like shit, I still think that if you you knock over a pan of pay dirt, like a bucket of pay dirt, then it should just spill out. But I just know that people are going to moan about that. No, you can't do that. Well, you need to be more careful. At the end of the day, this is what you're doing. You're mining for pay dirt. So if you start like being careless with it, then what do you expect? I actually want to check the price of a dozer. I think they're like 100 grand. Yeah. 90 odd, I think. Oh no, 54! Oh, I'm not actually that far away. Oh, they've also fixed the bug with loans. So basically the way that loans worked... Oh shit, I should also go to the... I should go to the bank while I'm here. Oh my god, just turn. They fixed the bug with loans, so the way that loans worked was that if you had a loan, every time you loaded up the game, it would take a loan payment off you. But they've apparently fixed that, so it's now it takes the loan payments every day. And also it takes your rent as well. Ah, so I can pay off the loan. I've got 269 grand worth of loan right now, and every day it'll charge me 6 Gs. And my game has crashed? Oh no. Weird. I can turn the engine off. Right, let's get going. But it's nice to see that they have fixed the loans so that they're getting paid off properly, as opposed to taking random chunks of money out every time you loaded the game. Wonder how that was coded. That must have been weird, man. That must have been just well, this kind of works. You know, don't get me wrong, I've done plenty of coding in that vein myself. This'll kind of work. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It never works like that. Do it properly the first time, you won't have to change it. It's actually the same for most tasks in life. Just do it properly, man. Don't half-arse things. You half-arse things and you're going to be back doing it again. Either that or you're going to give yourself fucking stress by like, oh, I wonder if anyone's going to fucking notice that half-arse start. Although, that brings me back to something that I learned very early on, working on a building site. And that's the only difference between an amateur and a professional is that a professional knows how to hide their mistakes. Funny. Just one of those things that I got told and I was like, so fucking true. So fucking true. You can be a professional at anything as long as you know more than the customer. Doesn't need to be a lot more than the customer, as long as you know just more than the customer. You can be a professional. One of the things that I say a lot about computer repair is that you can fix computers for anyone without knowing a fucking thing about computers. So there's a lot of companies out there that you will take your laptop or whatever to, and basically they'll be like, oh yeah, that'll be X amount of time that'll take, we'll have a look at it and we'll let you know. And what they do is they basically just ship it off to other people. So they'll take your computer, they'll say, yeah, we'll fix it. If they can't fix it in store, so it basically, yeah, we'll try and reformat it, see if that works, or whatever, like, the extent of their, like, computer knowledge. And if they can't fix it, they just ship it off to companies that can fix it. Like, and get wholesale prices for it. I know, because I used to help out one of my buddies who ran a company that could fix things. Which is rather hilarious. So they actually had a lot of clients who ran these little computer shops that you see in your local high street and stuff like that. And these clients would literally just send them shit to fix. And they'd charge like half the price that they'd charge a walk-in. So these companies are charging, say they're charging £100 for you to get your screen on your laptop fixed. It'll probably be about £200 when, well, depend on the screen because obviously parts. So they'll charge you, let's just skip because I can't be bothered running. They'll charge you like 200 quid to get your screen on your laptop fixed, but the actual company that's fixing it for you, they're charging the company that you've went into like 100 quid. And they'll basically double it and then charge you the money. Also, if you've ever got a fucking laptop screen that needs fixing and you're a bit unsure, like you think you don't know how to fix it, and you're like, oh, I'll just take it into a store. Don't take it into a store. Like, Google it. Honestly, like, go onto YouTube and there'll be plenty of tutorials on pretty much how to fix the make and model that you have, or if not the make and model that you have, a make and model very, very similar. Because most of the time, the only issue that you need to find to fix a laptop screen, like, I'm talking like totally fucked laptop screen, like big crack in it, you'll order the part on eBay, because that's what these companies do as well. They don't like carry a stock of every fucking laptop part, because there's a lot of them, unless it's an Apple like an Apple laptop, because most people do carry stocks of Apple laptops, because there's only a couple of different types of Apple laptops. So they also changed shit with this as well. I'll need to make sure. So yeah, just Google the part number, go onto eBay, buy it. Well, yeah, Google the part number to find out what the part number is called, or just literally type in the make and model of the laptop and replacement screen. You'll be able to get it on eBay. They're normally like anywhere between 20 to 100 quid, depending on the type of screen. Then Google disassembly or screen repair or whatever for that type of laptop. They'll show you how to disassemble the laptop to get the screen out. Super simple, and it's only fucking 2 cables. 2 cables is all you need to reinstall to replace a screen, and a company will charge you minimum 40 quid labour, and then the part price, and then double. unless you go to an actual company that fixes them themselves, then you might get it a little bit cheaper. But yeah, roughly 40 quid labour, the part price, and then double it. Because that is how shit works. But yeah, like, honestly, I'll say to anyone, there's a lot of shit you can fix yourself. Unless you're very confident though, don't ever try to fix water damage. Because you probably ain't gonna fix it unless you know a bit about what you're doing, and you're probably just gonna make it harder for whoever you give it to fix. So water damage is a bit of a bitch for people, and we used to see a lot of stuff coming in that was water damage that people had tried to fix themselves. And the problem is, if you try to fix it yourself and you have no idea what you're doing, then you make it a lot harder for people to find out exactly what it is that is water damaged, because it's very obvious after something's been water damaged for you to see, like, okay, that's been water damaged, because you can see the corrosion. But if you try to fix it and then you clean off the corrosion, then it's like, well, I've no idea where the fuck this is actually broken. I feel like they fixed this. I feel like the company's fixed the lag issue I was having, which is awesome. They also apparently changed something to do with the front loader. Apparently the front loader was getting less gold than the excavator for some reason, and I don't know why. So when we were doing this massive cut at the front here with the front loader, we were getting screwed over on our gold count. Kinda sucks, but hey ho, can't win them all. There was 70% there. Oh wow. This is actually, I think this is the first time that I've seen this still moving dirt. When I've came back. I hope we're not filling that up too much. Like, I hope we're getting all our dirt, I hope we're not losing any. I don't know how we managed to fill. I don't know, I feel like we filled up the truck a lot quicker than we normally do. But yeah, they apparently fixed something with machine sounds, and it seems like they broke one. Alright, have we got... I was going to say, we got everything from as far out as the arm can extend this way, but we don't. Oh. Ah. Well, unfortunately, guys, that's all we've got time for in this episode. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CG, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.